What's up, guys? We're going to be in Cherokee County, North Carolina again. I did this original one. It would have been, I'm guessing, more than a year ago. This is Jason Klopfer, and this is the guy in his camper where the Cherokee Indian police officers opened fire on him after they told him to come out with his hands up, and he came out with his hands up, and they shot him. I think he wound up winning, like, I don't know, $10 million. Anyway, there's been a development in the case, and we'll see what that is. Also, I'd like to note, 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button, it's free. Cherokee County, North Carolina, Jason Klopfer, that's where we're at right now.
A special prosecutor decides Cherokee's SWAT team members who shot an unarmed man after he opened the door of his home will not face criminal charges.
The case has spurred heated conversation around individual civil rights and the officers.
News 13's Kimberly King joins us now live in the studio. Kim, you spoke with Jason Klopfer's attorney who has filed a civil suit.
Tammy, that's right. And the trial is set for 2025.
They've, I think, at least admitted they shot him. So he's very upset.
He is Jason Klopfer.
They threw this little robotic, they're calling it a drone, this little robot that's roaming around on the floor, recording in here to see, that way the cops can see what's going on inside here. They don't realize that back up here, this is going to be in the back of the camper, he has a camera, which is strange. I don't think it'll show it in here, but as they're walking out, one of them, the cops actually looks up at the camera. I don't know what else is up there. The camera, I'm guessing, is hidden amongst other stuff, but the report is not going to say what the video is going to show. Who's surprised about that? Nobody.
What's going on?
Surveillance footage in his camper he recorded himself shows he and his wife were asleep.
Hello?
His attorney said Jason got up to follow Cherokee Indian Police SWAT cops' order. He can be seen picking up an...
That's it right there. The little drone robot thing they threw in there.
Officer's robotic camera put in the house to surveil after a neighbor alleged hearing shots. But his attorney says that's false. Seconds later, with the robotic camera in his hand, following instructions, he
hands are up. Wonder if she didn't get shot.
Comes out.
It shakes your faith in the system when law enforcement officers who are sworn to uphold peace and law and protect citizens show up at your house for no reason. When they finally wake you up at 4:57 in the morning, they got shot.
Attorney Ellis Boyle says an email sent to an officer's attorney confirmed
there would be no charges filed.
Ellis only learning days ago, though he says the email shows the special prosecutor decided more than 2 months ago.
Law enforcement officers should not be considered above the law.
Public sentiment the same. How can you gun down 2 unarmed civilians and not face prosecution, one writes. Dude had his hands up and they opened fire. These officers need to be held accountable. Glad this guy had a camera. An email from the director for the Conference of District Attorneys confirmed the specially appointed prosecutor would not be seeking charges.
The only recourse that's left of my clients is to go in the civil justice system in federal court in Western District of North Carolina.
Klopfer's attorney shared that there's unreleased body cam footage that he has reviewed that will come out at the trial.
Yeah, and this is from 2024. I can't find that body camera footage.
That he says shows his client laying on the ground, bleeding, looking up at the sky, thinking he's going to die. We'll continue to follow the case as it moves forward in a civil trial.
Yes. And then the district attorney stepped in.
Cherokee County is without a sheriff tonight following a scathing letter from a district attorney. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Joshua. We have obtained that letter received by Dustin Smith.
And this is from just a few weeks ago.
Last Wednesday. In the letter, District Attorney Ashley Welch describes years of alleged negligence, complaints of misconduct, and a loss of public trust. She also brings up the
years of negligence, and just 3 years later decides he's got to go.
shooting of an unarmed man back in 2022, a quote evidence room catastrophe, and the death of detention officer Francisco Flates. DA Welch writes the collective effect of these shortfalls has eroded confidence in the sheriff's office. She says it brought her sadness to write that letter. News Channel 9's Lily Butler continues our reporting on the resignation of Cherokee County Sheriff.
The name on this sign no longer reflects the sheriff here in Cherokee County, as Dustin Smith announced on Facebook that Friday would be his last day. This comes days after Smith got a letter from District Attorney Ashley Welch. That letter says Smith showed habitual negligence and makes specific references to several cases. One, DA Welch writes, left her gravely concerned. One of those cases leading to what DA Welch calls a loss of trust is Smith's inactions and statements made regarding this 2022 shooting in Murphy. In the homeowner's video, you can see police placing a robotic camera in this camper, then Jason Klopfer and his wife getting out of bed. He picks up the camera and opens the door with his hand. Later, Klopfer falling to the ground after officers shot him. Investigators say it was a Cherokee Indian police officer who shot Klopfer, but the day of the shooting, the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office posted that Klopfer engaged in a verbal altercation with officers and emerged from a camper trailer and confronted officers.
Of course they're going to say that. That gives them reason to open fire. What they didn't know is it was all being recorded, and not by them.
That release seemingly conflicting what is shown in the video. Ellis Boyle, an attorney representing Klopfer, told reporters 2 years ago,
it shakes your faith in the system when law enforcement officers who are sworn to uphold peace and law and protect citizens show up at your house for no reason, mill out in the front yard for hours. When they walked outside, just as instructed, with their hands out, up, over their heads, they got shot.
Klopfer later won a $10 million lawsuit against the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office, an Indian police agency. DA Welch's letter asking Smith to resign says she has gotten complaints about his negligence for 3 years.
3 years. Let that sink in.
Smith's Facebook post says the last 3 years have taken a toll on him and his family. It says that God made it clear to him he was not supposed to serve 2 terms as sheriff. He also says in that post that he faced tragic loss, public misinformation, and criticism during his time as sheriff. In Cherokee County, Lily Butler, News Channel 9.
Thank you, Lily. Now, what has the community got to say? Well, I guess that depends on how many bootlickers are in the community.
Major news tonight out of Cherokee County, North Carolina. Sheriff Dustin Smith announcing today he will step down and will not seek re-election. That goes into effect February 6th.
Now, Sheriff Smith made that announcement in a statement posted to Facebook, writing in part, quote, "The past 3 years have taken a real toll on my family, my wife, my son, my health, and my personal relationships. The challenges of these 3 years would have tested any sheriff. Through prayer, I believe God made something clear to me. He did not intend for me to serve 2 terms.
Smith goes on to say he saw himself as a transition sheriff and that it is now time for someone else to carry the office forward.
And this announcement also comes after News 13 obtained a letter from District Attorney Hornsby Welch, formally requesting Smith's resignation. We're going to be breaking down what's in that letter coming up with News 13's Elijah Skipper. But first, we go to News 13's Kimberly King, live outside of the sheriff's office in Murphy.
And Kim, the Sheriff Smith was in his office today. What did he tell you?
Nothing.
He didn't tell me anything, Holly. In fact, we went into front reception and asked to speak with him, but the receptionist did go back, his staffers, and then came back and told us he was here, but unavailable. Meanwhile, in Murphy, which is the county seat, we talked to a lot of people who were well aware of controversies surrounding the sheriff, but they had split opinions on his decision to step down. Republican Sheriff Dustin Smith had his re-election signs up. Sam May, his primary challenger, signed next to it. In popular sports bar Chevelle's in Murphy, people knew about Sheriff Smith's controversies.
I think he should resign. The rest of the sheriffs don't even trust him. None of them trust him.
You mean at the Cherokee Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
I'm shocked, really. I was going to vote for him in this in the next elections.
Because you don't keep up with current events?
I don't see that he should feel the need to retire.
Debbie Voiles and Susan Bicknell learning the breaking news from us.
District Attorney accuses him of negligence.
Yes. We asked what they thought about the reasons that the DA cited.
I don't really have a comment on that because I don't know her.
The sheriff's
And she doesn't keep up with the news, apparently.
office was quiet. We didn't see Sheriff Smith or deputies coming in or out.
I know he has signs up for re-election all around the county.
For that reason, local attorney Nolan Smith was also shocked.
What kind of a light do you think this casts on the community to have this controversy, the DA basically telling him to step down and he followed suit?
Well, it's not a good thing.
Nolan once
What
served
I wanted to say was it's not a good look.
on town council when the sheriff was a local officer.
And he was a deputy chief?
Yes.
And did you know of any issues back then?
No.
Likely he wouldn't tell you if he did.
Smith's retirement is effective tomorrow, and when we went in the office before it closed, we asked who would be in charge tomorrow. They told us that the sheriff had already left for the day around 4:30. They were unsure who that person would be, but assured us that someone would be in charge once he resigned tomorrow of the sheriff's department. Reporting live outside the Cherokee County Sheriff's Department, Kimberly King, News 13.
Thank you, Kimberly. Yes. Finally got rid of one of them. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, like 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button. It's free. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.